of YouTube, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Woo! So, today I'm going to be telling you guys about the 3 main conspiracy theories that I wholeheartedly believe, that I stand behind, that I'm very close to, it's all about them. So, I'm not going to have a long intro, just enjoy this video because it's going to be good. The first conspiracy that I believe wholeheartedly, stand behind it, literally quiz me on it, I'm gonna pass. So it is that the government did 9/11.
Now, before I get into this conspiracy, I don't want to sound insensitive to the victims of 9/11. I don't want to sound like, I don't care about them. I truly feel terrible for what happened to them.
The first proof for this theory is that the building people thought it looked like a demolition whenever it was falling. Not the building. The Twin Towers looked like demolitions as they were falling. Now, this is kind of a backstory to help you know, how much I do believe this theory, because whenever I first saw the video of the 2 Twin Towers being hit with the plane, and I noticed the way they were falling, and I thought to myself, that doesn't look normal. How have I ever seen that happen with a plane before? I don't think so. But I just thought, if a plane crashed into this building, I do not believe it would fall this way. And I've always thought that. So then, whenever I heard the theory and I saw that was a proof to the theory, I was shook, and I knew that was automatically one reason why I totally believe it. The second reason is because the plane, this goes away from the building to the plane that hit the Twin Towers. So, on the plane, people were apparently making phone calls to their loved ones. Well, scientists have proved that it is completely impossible to make a phone call to someone while you're on an airplane. And especially in 2001, you definitely couldn't have done that. You didn't have iPhones back then.
You might have, I don't know. I was 1, so that's all I know, okay?
So, automatically couldn't happen, okay? Well, this is another part that kind of ties in with that same thing. This was a weird part about the alleged recorded cell phone calls that happened on the plane. So in the phone call, it was noticed that if you were on the plane, you would call your mom or your dad or your sister and be like, "Hey, it's Michelle Tree." Say your first and your last name, and then say, "I'm gonna miss you so much, while this is happening." Well, it was very odd because so many people included this long name. If I were to call my sister Deanna, I wouldn't be like, "Hey Deanna, it's Michelle Abear." You wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't. I mean, maybe you would. It's just weird, and that is another reason that goes kind of along with the same thing. And then the third kind of piece of proof is regarding the Pentagon. So I'm pretty sure the Pentagon is the monument that got hit with another airplane too. I'm not quite sure. I'm just pretty sure. Okay. One of the things that people talked about is whenever the plane hit the Pentagon, the hole that it left behind where the plane hit was way too small for the actual size of a plane. So that's why people say that it wasn't just a normal plane, it wasn't just a suicide bomber. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. It was something else. Now, another thing that kind of goes along with that is, I don't know if this is 100% true, but they say that the people at the Pentagon or whatever could have seen this plane coming to hit the Pentagon, that they could have shot it down. That's another piece of proof. So that is one theory that I stand behind. I want to know your thoughts about it. So the second theory that I wholeheartedly believe, literally is real, is the first moon landing by the United States was faked. Now, one of the things that I want to get cleared up before I continue with the proofs of this conspiracy
is I'm not talking about all the other moon landings that have happened after the alleged first one. I'm just talking about the moon landing that happened in 1960-something during the space race. That's the one I'm talking about. I believe it was faked.
So, these are some of the proofs that go along with it. The first one is there was literally no stars. You're in space. From Earth you can see stars. If you're literally in space surrounded by stars, why couldn't you see it in the recording? It makes zero sense why there wouldn't be any stars, and that's one of the big proofs. So the next one is the one regarding the flag. In the recording of the moon landing, whenever one of the astronauts put the flag onto the moon, you can see it waving. Well, there's no wind on the moon. There's no way that it could have waved because there's no gravity, all that kind of stuff. So it couldn't have waved. Now, some people have wanted to come out saying, oh, it was just unraveling. But no, this flag was waving in the video, like waving. It can't do that. Some people have said that they made it, they like did the technology so it would wave. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 1960s that all this took place. How could that have happened? Like, I don't understand. So the next one is apparently there was a rock that you could literally see the letter C on it. Like, if you were on the moon, how would there just be a perfect rock with a perfect C on it? It doesn't make sense. Some other ones include people have said that they've seen wires. You can see reflections in people's glasses or in glass of like the set they were in. So now you know like some of the reasons behind why they say it was fake. But if you want to like
know how do they do it, then they could have went into a studio, made it super dark, done this and this and this, and made it happen. And also, whenever you were in that time period, your technology couldn't have been that great. Like right now, the United States wanted to land on the moon in 5 seconds. You could go to a studio and do it. Like, it's simple because there's so much technology nowadays that could happen. But back then, all the things that showed us that it was fake, they make sense because the technology wasn't that good.
So that is another theory that like I believe it. I also want to know your opinion on that theory. And then for this last one, I personally don't have like a lot of evidence because
it's the whole realm.
It's just basically a fact to me. I believe aliens exist. Would I consider them a conspiracy theory? I don't quite know, but I believe they exist. I just believe it. You should go watch videos of people claiming that they were abducted by aliens. Fran Drescher, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name.
From the Nanny, that's a great show. I love that show. I watched it as like a child. It's so good.
She is apparently one of the people that have claimed that she was abducted by aliens. It's crazy. Everything out there about aliens, the things about the Area 51 and aliens, Illuminati and aliens, it's insane. So, if I have blown your mind at any point during this video, or even if you are bored or whatever, you should give it a thumbs up. And comment down below the ones you believe. Comment down below video ideas for me. Just leave me a nice comment because it's really cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, I try to make content like it. So it would be cool if you click the red subscribe button. Like, thanks. And I hope to see all of you guys again next week with a brand new video. Bye!